Welcome to free live tarot readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? I appreciate everybody joining me. Sorry for being gone for so long, but I was laying in bed praying for death for the past 3 days. So, now I'm back. Now everything's fine. But yeah, I think, on the last infusion of chemotherapy, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take like 4 days off straight. So it won't be a surprise when I'm gone. Anyway, we got a donation we need to handle from last time. We got many donations from this time as well. What is going on? MR, Sarah, Dreaming with Tess, and MR again. Thank you for your donations. We got Kolzaya donation, Rosemary B. Random with me, Brett in the chat. We got Maruta, we got Hershey, we got Alley Cat. Wow, Alley Cat's been a minute. How you doing? Got Priya, and we got Laura. What's going on? Appreciate you guys being here. All right, here's an update for the here's an update for the Tasty Tarot. We did the Hanged Man, we did the Three of Wands, Four of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. We did the Nine of Cups. We did the Knight of Cups. Doing the Three of Pentacles tomorrow. So I'm going to sketch that off. So basically all we have left for the Tasty Tarot is King of Wands, King of Swords, and the Queen. But the Queen has Be Random with me and Tarot Reader both on there. So I don't know who was first. So y'all can fight it out with swords like Game of Thrones if you want to. I don't know. Marla and Laura, thank you for your donation. We got Black Swan as well up in the chat. What is going on? All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a Cinderella from the last time that we missed Cinderella. By the way, the Four of Swords is going to be chamomile tea, which is what we have served fresh today. So we got a nice dose of chamomile tea over here to chill me out and have some enjoyable sleep tonight and all this other stuff. Yeah, there we go. All right, you want to be the King of Wands? I don't see it happening. All right, let's see. So let's look at Cinderella has a question. Silent Victory, what is going on? Tarot Reader, how you doing? Good to see you. So Tarot Reader, who was first? Was it you or Be Random with me for that Queen of Pentacles? Let me know. Anyway, let's see. So yeah, let's look at the Walk in the Far Future, Meeting a Permanent Partner. So let's look at Walking. We'll do John and the Permanent Partner at the same time. We'll do the finances on a separate thing here. Rosemary, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, you just have this Ten of Swords. It's just going to be difficult for walking. It's going to be difficult for getting some recovery from that. It does feel like it needs some address, needs to be addressed. It needs to be sort of pushed through. This needs to be something that definitely needs to be sort of chased no pun intended, in order to sort of be a reality. It does seem something like it's going to be difficult. It may take some medical intervention, may take a lot of things that need to happen. But Ten of Swords just say walking is going to be a little bit of a difficulty, kind of sort of moving into that next realm kind of thing. Death said we do have some changes coming in that regard, which is always good, but it's definitely something that you can look forward to. So I do think that walking is going to be a thing. It's going to take a while. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to take a little bit of a little bit of recovery mode process, and sort of just chasing your dreams, making it happen. But I think it is feasible indeed. As far as that. Let's look at finances. King of Swords and the Two of Cups. I mean, I really think you're sort of looking at meeting somebody that does help financially pretty soon. Somebody that sort of comes in. They are sort of a help financially. This is somebody who is able to sort of be appreciative of you. Somebody able to sort of lift you up, bring your spirits up, and do all of that. Two of Cups does say sort of, meeting somebody new, meeting somebody exciting, having that excitement and having that exhilaration sort of built into that. I think it's going to be good news overall as far as it goes. King of Swords does sort of pointed to be an air sign, but this is an air sign that is going to be interesting indeed. So yeah, I do think it's an air sign. I do think it's a taller person. This is somebody that really does come in and they're very big help. They're very, very supportive. They're very understanding. And this person is, overall just a benefit and definitely a boon to your life as they sort of come through with that. All right, let's look at the finances and let's see what's up with John and all of that mixture going with that. And then we got a big Q tonight making it happen. I've been gone forever and ever. I have been gone forever and ever. Page of Cups, that's interesting. Page of Cups just says John is just in this mode where they're just not ready to do anything at this point. I think they've given up on a lot of stuff that they were excited about. I think they've given up on a lot of different things. Page of Cups says a sort of relationship-wise, sort of pushing through, having some opportunities. They're just not in that mode where they're having a good time at this point. They've had some setbacks with relationships, with, trying to get things out the way that they sort of wanted to do. I really think they're kind of on the move. Either they're physically moving, or this is something where, they're just definitely on the move, on the go, more than trying to find a successful relationship or a decent relationship at this point, as far as that goes. Financially, you have the Tower in the World. I do think that you have a lot of different opportunities for money, a lot of different opportunities for finances, and I think that's going to be good overall. The problem is you're going to have to sort of understand how to chase those and how to pursue those, and definitely how to sort of move into that next objective. If you don't get into kind of where you want to be here when the opportunity open up and they are going to close down, you're not really going to get into the mode that you'd like to be in. And the Tower mode just says financially it's going to cave in a little bit and get a little bit worse. So when you do see some opportunities, you definitely want to grab those and get those moving, get those rocking and rolling. I think that's going to be important. Bartman is important too. What is going on, Bartman? Filipa, thank you for your donation as well. Appreciate that. We got Cole Zaya in the queue for the PayPal right now. Let's get to the regular readings. Find out what's going on with MR. MR wants to know something. Let's see what they want to know. By the way, this is the Waterfall Tarot. So once a Waterfall Tarot is out of stock, it is going to be out of stock forever. So how many of these decks should I print for the Tasty Tarot? See, this is something too. Do you want thick cards for the Tasty Tarot, or do you want thin cards for the Tasty Tarot? Because every time I do thick cards, everybody's like, these are hard to shuffle. And then every time I do thin cards, they're like, these are so thin. So there's no in between. You got thick, you got thin. So here's thin and here's thick. So thin are going to be easier to shuffle. They're going to be high quality, but they're going to be thin. They're going to be thinner. So some people, even though they're high quality, think, oh my God, these are so thin. But no, they're 330 black core. They are hardcore, excellent quality cards. Thicker cards are 350. They are not black core, but they are thicker. So I don't know. We'll do a poll. We'll do a poll. See, some people like it thick. I already know my girlfriend likes it thick. All right, let's see. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Let's see. Should the Tasty Tarot, thick or thin? Let's see. Add an option. I like it thick. All right. Add an option. I want them thin. There we go. Can I remove yes or no? I can't remove yes or no. All right, there we go. All right, so the poll is up. Do you like them thick or do you like them thin? Do not choose yes or no. I have no idea why that is yes or no is in there. Anyway, so yeah, let me hide the poll. Don't choose yes or no. That's a waste of time. Your vote is lost if you choose yes or no. Solid as a rock. Luna and Priya, thank you for your donations. I really appreciate that. All right, let's see. D's current feelings for me. But yeah, see, when they're thick, everybody's like, they hurt my hands. I can't shuffle them. They hurt my hands. I can't shuffle them. And then if they're thin, they're like, they're so thin. I wish I really wanted the thick cards. Look, they're thin. They bend like that. So I don't know. Y'all figure it out. Y'all do the poll while I drink. Here we go. All right, let's see. D's current feelings for me. King of Swords, King of Cups, and the Knight. Wow, you got three courts in a row with this. That is interesting. But yeah, Luna, thank you for the other donation. But yeah, Lani, I'm feeling great today. The last couple of days was bad, but now I'm good. But you know, there you go. Sheba Moon, what's going on? But yeah, you got a lot of courts here. This is definitely something where they're trying to figure out what to do. I really don't think they know what to do. I really don't think they have a master plan. I really don't think this is something where they're excited. They definitely know where things are going. They definitely understand the ramifications and kind of chasing what they want to sort of feel at the moment. This is just a lot of indecision. Like, I'm just saying, there's a lot of indecision here. So, Lani, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, it just says, a lot of indecision, a lot of movement, a lot of thought without a lot of action. And that's kind of what you have here. Just not a lot of action in there. And you're just going to have to kind of put up with it as it goes. Current feelings, again, very mixed. Not a lot of action, but a lot of indecision as we sort of move into that aspect of there. All right, so we got MR done, and we got another MR on the thing. These next actions towards me, we have been saying that they are on a trip. We have been seeing kind of this trip concerned, like let's go on a trip, we're gonna make it up. We've also seen this recuperation of I need to fix things, I need to band-aid things up, I need to make things better. Right? And I need to do it in a very quick action with that. Ace of Cups goes back to kind of that thing, right? Karima and Filipa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. But yeah, you do have that sort of Ace of Cups there. I want to recuperate. I want to get into the reality here. I want to get into kind of, where we want to be on this. The Nine of Cups. I need the good emotions again. I need a lot from you. And it really feels like that they need a lot from you. That's kind of the next action. I need this and I need that, right? They're coming in with all these, not really demands, but just this emotional expressiveness that is going to sort of come out as we go in. Nine of Swords does talk about basically you're going to start having dreams about them before this happens. So you definitely have this sort of level of build up and whatnot before it comes through. So just be prepared for that. With that, Cinderella, I just did your reading at the first of the stream. Scroll back there and you will see it. Lani, thank you very much for your other donation. Appreciate you. We got love and lots more love with Dreaming with Tess. Go ahead and do the Victorian romantic over there. Karima, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what's going on. More Victorian romantics. It was like, what is that deck? It is the Victorian romantic indeed. All right, let's see what kind of romance we got going on over here. Let's do two-part love as we go through. Part one is going to be like kind of what is in the future. What is in for immediate gratification? Where are we going to go? What are we doing? Where are we headed? What's kind of overall direction as far as the love goes? Nine of Cups, very satiating love. A lot of good feels, good emotions, a lot of sort of a being satisfied, being completely satisfied with that. You see that's Four of Swords. Like this is something I've been waiting for. This is something that I haven't really expressed. This is something that hasn't really been there for me the way that I would like it to be. But finally, we are getting to the party. We are getting to the reward that we have been waiting for as in Nine of Cups. Again, very good satiation, very good just overall look and feel for that. I think that's going to be, I think that's going to be very important. All right, the Four of Swords as well just kind of says, hey, this is something that we've been waiting for. This is a reward that we are waiting for. We're prepared to do it. We're waiting to make it happen. I think that's going to be one of the, it's kind of one of the things happening through here. So definitely be appreciative of that. I think we got basically all the things that we've been waiting for. A lot of the things that we've been waiting for as far as dreams is becoming more on the reality, becoming more on the thick side, because we like it thick as we just voted. So the Tasty Tarot will be nice and thick. I mean, it'll be thick and long, but the Ten of Wands. All right, this is one of the things too. Are you ready for basically more intense love? Are you ready for more focused love? That's going to take up more of your time. It's going to take up more of your energy. The Ten of Wands does say sometimes we have all these dreams, fantasies, we have these wonderful things we're waiting for, and then it becomes kind of a pain in the ass when we actually get it. That's the way it goes. Seven of Swords does say that sort of in that love reading, in the love realm, this is going to be a little bit of a temporary thing or sort of a quick thing as it goes through. I think that's consistent with what you had seen before. All right, so let's see. We got the love. We got everything that we need. Where is it going to be? Let's do a little bit of a future peek through, peek see, and see where that is going to take us. King of Swords, you basically have to take a stand in this love. You're going to have to stand up and basically make known what can't be known, or make known what needs to be on the table. And that's going to be a little bit, right? It's going to be a little bit of an effort as you sort of go through. But the King of Swords is a very powerful card. It says, I'm taking a stand. I'm making known what needs to be out there. Very important. Knight of Cups does say that we do have a lot of romance, a lot of very fulfilling love, or very fulfilling connection with this. Knight of Cups is a very powerful card when you sort of get into it. It does say that, hey, you know, in the Tasty Tarot, we got edible flowers. We got someone coming in. We definitely have sort of this level of romance, a level of excitement, a level of anticipation with that. Nine of Wands does say, just sort of be careful and don't fall into some of the old traps, right? Don't fall into some of the old traps that we have been in before. But the Two of Wands just says, sort of looking at how do we expand this? How do we make this happen? How do we get this into the long run, right? So we're leaning into the temporary, but we can definitely turn it into the long run, because you do have the Knight of Cups, the magical moment, all of the things that you're looking for with that Two of Wands. How do we extend this? How do we keep this going? How do we keep this flowing? So that's going to be one of the mainstays there, right? So you don't have to have it be temporary, but you can easily convert it over to something more long-term. Just sort of looking into the future and doing that, because that is part of the future reading right there, is sort of looking into the future and seeing how can we expand this? How can we make this something that will last forever and ever and ever? All right, we got Sarah over there, more Victorian romance. Oh, well, let's take a break from the Victorian romantic. Let's go to Rosemary. We got two Rosemarys, and then we'll come back to the Victorian romantic. All right. Is this person treating me differently than the others? He always ends up doing what I want, and I wonder why. Hey, if you can get it, that is the magic gate right there indeed. And thank you for the double shot. We got Karima. Thank you for that shot as well. Let's see the Rosemary. Where are we going to go? Speaking of thin cards, we will use the ones that we just did over there. Curly Cookie, what is going on? I appreciate you. How you doing? All right, let's see what's happening here. Is Anne treating me differently than the others? He always ends up doing what I want. Well, that's a good thing, you know? Have him give you a $6,000 loan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, have you give him a $6,000 loan? You know, say, look, you've been giving me everything that I want. I really would like $6K. Anyway, DreaminwithTess, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what's happening over here. Are they treating me differently? The Moon and the Queen of Swords, man, they really are pushing through emotionally. They really are getting through some emotions that haven't been there before, that haven't been touched before. You definitely have something that's new, that's interesting, that's exciting, and they kind of like it. You have the Queen of Swords with the King of Wands. This person is very action-oriented, right? You got that Wands over there, you got that fiery aspect. What the hell? You got the Wands over there. You got the fiery aspect. Everybody loves a good fiery aspect. And that is what you have when you combine these, right? You've definitely been communicating what you want, how you like it. They're definitely listening to you, right? The Moon with that Queen of Swords, the communications is emotional for them. And hey, that's going to be a good thing. I think that's going to be a powerful thing indeed, especially with that Ace of Swords. This is somebody who's ready to go, ready to rock, ready to push it forward. So yeah, I mean, I do think they feel a little bit on that connect side as far as it goes. Let's go with Rosemary over there. Why am I not seeing somebody's hidden? Why am I not seeing hidden stuff within the situation? Let's see what's going on. What kind of situation do we have, right? What kind of situation we got going on with all of that? Why am I not seeing all of the hidden stuff within this? Let's see where this is going to go. We got that Nine of Swords, a 7 and a 10. I don't know. I think you're seeing it, but you're just not acknowledging it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You saw it, but you're just not acknowledging it. You got that Nine of Swords over there. Look, they're presenting it to you, and you're just like, I don't want to look at that shit. I don't want to look. Rosemary, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to stop showing it to me. Kid, stop showing it to me. I don't want to see it. So I don't think there's anything hidden at all. I think you're just not seeing it. Seven of Swords says you're trying to take an escape from it. You're trying to take a different message from it than is sort of intended, that is sort of on the table. But hey, you know, that's something with the Ten of Swords that once you really look at it, once you start examining it, you see it, you understand it, you're there, you're ready to go with this. This is not something that's hidden. I just agree with you. I disagree with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cinderella, thank you for the donation. I appreciate you. All right, now what's going on? We got Sarah is up next. Victorian romantic tonight. Victorian romantic tonight. Let's make it happen. Let's make all of the magic come. And, well, that sounds terrible. Let's make all of the magic arrive. There we go. All the magic arrive with love in July. Let's see what's going on here. What can we do? How can we get it done? How can we pursue this into the next level? Ten of Cups. Jesus, that's a good start. I mean, that's a good start. That's a good start. That's what I'm saying. The Two of Wands, the 8, we got the King of Cups. We got a lot of good things happening here. 10, it really feels like love is in the air. Love is giving you what you need. Love is handing you a lot of the beautiful aspects, a lot of the exciting things that you have been waiting for within the context of July. It's really hard to say 10 of Cups as the first card and ignore it and say, well, maybe that's not going to happen, or maybe you don't get. It looks like you just get a lot. You just get a lot of things happening in here that are very good for you. Ten of Cups talks about that satiation, that level of happy home, happy family. And with the Two of Wands, right? You're searching for something different, though. You're not satisfied with what it is. You're searching for differences. You're looking at something else. You're searching for something else as far as it goes. So something that you just got to realize with this. 8 of Swords is you're not able to achieve everything. You're not able to achieve a lot of the goals, a lot of the aspects that you will, be ready for, you will be excited about. But at the end of the day, I think you'll be good. End of the day, I think you'll be good. It's hard to start out with that 10 of Cups. King of Cups says, watch the emotional distance. If somebody is making some emotional moves, making some emotional statements, do they have this backed up? Are they ready to back this up with reality? Because I think a lot of people talk, and you just don't see the results out of that. So make sure that the talk and the actions definitely go within the same realm of each other, and you will be content and happy at the end. At the end of the day, at least that's what I think. At least what I think going on. We got Priya with a few. We'll do Priya is next. Hi. Well, hello there. What does S think about me? Let's see. With a little bit. The Gregory Scott Tarot is on there, making it happen, making the moves that need to be in there. So we'll see what's going on here. All right. Let's see where this is going to take us here. What does S think about me? Do they like me? Do they not like me? Let's see what Greg says on this one. High Priest, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. King of Cups seems to be all over the place today. That's where we like it. All over the place today. That's where we do like it indeed. High Priestess. What do they think about me? I think they've expressed what they think about you. I don't think there's anything that they haven't expressed. High Priestess is getting all of the knowledge, getting all of the things out there, pushing out all of the availability, all of the cool things that are waiting for you. So I definitely think that's going to be, I think that's going to be definitely sort of pushing through with that. High Priestess is very interesting indeed, because it does say that everything's on the table. You have the knowledge that you need, and it's time to make some decisions about that, right? The Two of Pentacles. You got to make some decisions. They're not really making the decisions for you, but they just kind of have a different realm or a different look and see as far as it goes with that. King of Cups says this is somebody that you really definitely need to talk emotionally with. I definitely think that talking facts, talking boring things with them just isn't going to be on the same level. You definitely want to get emotional with this person as you interact with them. So there we go. The Flash is definitely Knight of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Are you talking about like the Mark Wade Flash run? Or are you talking about the Oh, you talking about the other Flash run? You talking about the Golden Age Flash or the Silver Age Flash? You talking about the New Age Flash? Are you talking about the post-Infinite Crisis Flash? Are you talking about the post-Flashpoint Flash? I don't know. Which Flash? I've been reading too many damn comics. Which Flash are you talking about? FS, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, Bartman, which Flash are we talking about over here? Post-Infinite Crisis? We're talking about the post-Flashpoint? We're talking about the Silver Age? Maybe the Golden Age? The Mark Waid run? Anyway, all right. What does my boss feel about me? Let's see. What does my boss feel about me? Oh, you got the Queen of Swords, you got the Devil, and the Empress over here. Man, I really think that you're looking at somebody who has a lot of good feels for you, right? They definitely have a lot of the good things, a lot of the great things happening with this. This is sort of your manager, the Queen of Swords. This is somebody who's probably a little bit too direct, you know what I'm saying? A little bit too direct at the end of the day, but at least they're communicating with you. At least they let you know, kind of thing. So I think that's something that's sort of on the table, right? Definitely pushing through with that. The Devil says sort of watch what you say. This person takes everything a little too literally, but at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, I take a little bit too literally as it goes. The Empress, though, says, hey, this is somebody you can communicate with. This is definitely somebody, if you watch what you say, if you communicate what they want to hear, I think that's going to be something good, you know, as it comes through with that. Tummy ache, was it from your, hopefully it wasn't from your DoorDash. All right, let's see. We got Priya continues. We got Priya phase 1. It just keeps on going. All right, will S and I get married in the future? Well, I mean, I think that you need to do something different with this relationship, really. You need to do something different with this relationship. Hermit just kind of says they feel alone. It feels like you idea of a relationship and they idea of a relationship totally different. You need to get on the same page. You got to get on the same page. But well, that's the way it goes. Overall, Six of Cups just says that, and we're just kind of distant right now. We're not really on the same level, not on the same page. It's just something where we have to sort of get back to where we want to be at the end of the day, and we're just not there. We just haven't made it to that point as far as it goes. Hermit just says, yeah, we are really off base here. So, I mean, you got to get on the same page. You got to kind of say, you know, this is what I'm choosing. This is what I want to do. Ace of Pentacles says you need to start building something reputable, building something really good. And once you start doing that, I think we'll have a lot better chance of it going. And I think that is it for Priya phase 1 and 2, as far as we go with that. Now we got Marla is next, a new job. Any new job opportunities waiting for me. Let's see where that's going to be. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of the little Buddha tarot if you don't have this one. This is from Push Kitty Amy. Push Kitty Amy makes the most wonderful decks in the world. The most wonderful decks in the world. So yeah, you got to get yourself Little Buddha Tarot. You will be so happy to get the Little Buddha Tarot indeed. All right, any new job opportunities for me? Ooh, nice. Let me tell you, the good opportunity is going to be in, oh, Jesus, am I going to say that? The good opportunity is going to be in 71 days. Basically, 71 days is your real opportunity. This is the big open door. This is, and the funny thing about it is, it doesn't look that way. It doesn't look that way, but take it serious. Again, 71 days. You're going to have a job opportunity you'll be excited about. You'll be chasing, you're absolutely loving it. 8 of Cups says be careful what you commit to, right? Because there's definitely going to be something that's going to be sitting up there. Definitely something that you're going to have to make sure and get in on it. If you're going to get a job opportunity, but it's just not going to be the one that you want. It's not going to be something that you really need, right? It's going to be a little underpaid, overwork kind of thing. Watch what kind of commitments you have in regards to those. A Page of Cups says you're not really emotionally invested in the job opportunity opportunity in 71 days, but it's going to be an excellent one indeed. Just make sure that you get in on that. You get hopping for that. I think that's going to be the biggest job opportunity, the biggest job opening that you do have going on. All right, cool. Zaya is next. We got KN up in the chat, and they want to know. Let's see. Cool. Zaya, did you type your question? Cool. Zaya, I do not see your question. Kozai, I think it scrolled off if you asked it. Let me look. It did not, my little happy chat thing did not capture the Kozai question is. Now I see it. Yes. Now I see it. Now we're good. I found it. My little chat thing is not working the way that I like it to. It doesn't work the way that I want it to some days, but you know, that's the way it goes. All right, we'll go ahead and see. Does the Sag likes me or do they love me not? Do they love me or do they love me not? Let's see what's happening as we go through there. And yeah, all right. Does the Sag likes me? How I think he likes me? Or am I being confused? Delusional? Am I being tricked at the end of the day? If you're being tricked in love, you could be tricked with the modern love tarot, because I mean, you know, it is modern love indeed sometimes as it goes through. But yeah, we'll see with that. Do they like me the way that they, we already have the information, so yes, right? It's okay. Let's go with the High Priestess. Has so many damn definitions, it never ends. There's no ending to the number of definitions on the High Priestess. I'm going to tell you right now the way it goes. But the High Priestess on the table as the first card, it says you have the information that you need. So the answer is yes. All right, so let's go. So we haven't even read the other cards yet, because I want to point out, how do you read the High Priestess in a thing like this? Basically, the information has been presented. The information is on the table. The information is out there. Okay, so you're interpreting it. How are you interpreting it? Yeah, you're interpreting it that they like you not. So that's good at the end of the day. So basically it says, yes, they like you. How do you think that they like them? Now, are we overthinking it a little bit? Maybe. Maybe that's why we're stuck in over here. Six of Pentacles. Ooh, a little bit of overthinking it. You know, they're trying too hard. Six of Pentacles next to the High. They're trying too hard over here. They just are, right? Ace of Swords. Yeah, putting a little too much effort in there. Three of Cups says, yeah, you know, I think you're just getting sort of that alert in your head of, why are they trying so hard? What's happening over here? But the answer is yes. The answer is yes. But are they trying too hard? Yeah, a little bit. That is one of those things, right? Ace of Swords, look at all these books, all this information ties into the information over here. You're getting the information that you need, but you're just getting a couple of red flags with that. And hey, you know, take it as it goes. Three of Cups just says, look at it as a celebration and go with it. So it looks like that you got what you need. Looks like that you got what you need within the context of this. So overall, I like it. All right, if you don't have what you need, then you probably don't have the Tasty Tarot yet, because, you know, it's not released yet. So let's look at a couple of cards from the Tasty Tarot. Let's look at there. We got new cards. I got new cards. The Three of Wands. Wouldn't this make a good painting? You know you want a damn painting of this. You know you're like, hey, Tio, I want a painting of that one. Can you make an oil painting of that? Yeah, I can make an oil painting of that one. I will make an oil painting of this one. But as the Three of Wands is picnic, it is part of the Tasty Tarot over there. We got the Knight of Cups with edible flowers. This is Ultimate Tarot on the channel as well. We got a Nine of Cups with a feast over here with Maruta in the background over there. That has not been shown to anybody yet as well. We got the Two of Swords, sliced duck. The Two of Swords, a teddy bear's back with some sliced duck. And Queen of Wands is our beautiful and our wonderful crafty lady, Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is like the hard worker, the independent, somebody who puts all of the work, somebody who knows what they're doing, somebody who's leading, somebody who does what they also need. We got the new Three of Cups, which is ice cream as well, and that hasn't been released yet. We did get the High Priestess with the marshmallows, and we got a chibi version of Dr. Mystical. I was playing around, I'm sorry. We got a Knight of Pentacles over here. I think I released that one. And then we got some pics I can't show you. Whoops, we got into the area where I can't show you. Okay, but that's it. I'm lucky I didn't scroll because I don't want those things on the screen. But there we go. Tasty Tarot. I'm going to be done with it middle July, end of July. Print it in July. August 1st, it should be ready to go. August 1st, we should be ready to go. So that's not very far away. Laura is next, but I have no idea what Laura's question is. Maybe they chatted it in the chatty chat. There we go. All right, we got knee surgery with Laura. How can I best pursue, or how can I best support myself through this adventure of that? Well, let's see what's going on with all of that. Sage K, that is you indeed. That is you indeed. Yeah, Brad in the chat. We got into the pictures that should not be on stream. Luckily, I take it off of the screen before I scroll. You know what I'm saying? I think I took it off the screen before I scroll. All right. How can I best support myself through the difficulties of health issues through that, all right? We have the Four of Pentacles. Basically, save your money. I mean, this is something where you're gonna have to be very careful how you spend your money. What expenditures are important, what expenditures are not. This is gonna be a very difficult time indeed. Four of Pentacles does talk about holding on to your money, saving your money. Make sure you have enough, make sure everything is okay, making sure you're totally good with that stuff as well. The Justice card says you do have an influx of money, you have some opportunities, and yeah, I think that's gonna be something exciting indeed with that. So you do have some opportunities, some money sort of flowing in with that, but definitely want to save what we can here. Three of Swords says basically the knee surgery costs a little more than you were expecting. I think you get some unexpected bills or you get some unexpected things. Basically just save up what you can. Definitely make payments with the people, you know, if they need to get some payment. The most medical bills are very lenient or very good on allowing you to make payments. Definitely work with them as far as that goes. But there we go. All right, we got Black Swan is next. Black Swan wants to know, what is for R and I next? The Enchanted Tarot. What do you mean enchanted? What enchanted? Enchanted Forest? I don't have that one available. I don't know what Enchanted Tarot is. Black Swan, I have no idea what the Enchanted Tarot is. We're going to substitute. We're going to have to substitute. I'm sorry. We're going to have to substitute by using the Amber Tarot. So there we go. Amber Tarot, it seems enchanted enough with that. I'm assuming you're talking about Enchanted Forest. I don't have that one available right now, but I don't know. We use the Amber Tarot with all of that. So yeah, let's see where this is going. All right, what is up for R and I next? Queen of Pentacles is nice. I think you have a level of stability that has not been there before, that is going to be on the table, that is going to be available to you. And I think that's going to be something that you enjoy, something that you can look forward to, kind of definitely need. Yeah, the Enchanted Animal one, that's the Enchanted Forest. I don't have that one on the table. So sorry, I do not have that one on the table, but you know, I tried. Anyway, all right, but yeah, let's see, we'll go ending soon. Okay, but yeah, we do have the Queen of Pentacles, a lot of stability that is going to be built into here, a lot of stability that's going to be available here. It's going to be something that you like, definitely something, you know, it's pretty exciting, something that you're sort of looking forward to. I think the stability part of this is something that you've been waiting for in regard to that. So definitely something for the moves. And speaking of movement, you got a Knight of Wands over here. I think there's a level of fire coming up here, like some arguments or some spice, some drama. I think you have a little bit of drama kind of in the sidelines waiting to sort of unfold, to sort of be available to you. And that's going to be a part of what is happening next as well. But that Ace of Pentacles says the building from that. It's like some things come out within the context of the talk, within the context of the conversation, that it definitely sort of wakes you up or sort of puts you on edge with that. And that definitely sort of builds something good, builds something nice, sort of pushing getting through that with that Ace of Pentacles is cool indeed, because it lets you start building a level of stability that we haven't had before, because some things came out in a conversation, because some things came out and they were available out there. Temperance says basically things balance out after this big conversation. I think that's going to be, good overall, because you definitely don't want to have some things pending. You don't have some things that are sort of on edge that need to be discussed but just haven't been addressed. And since those are out on the table, I think that's going to be it. I think that is going to be it indeed. All right, we got Silent Victory is next. Silent Victory want to know. Let's see. We're going over here. We'll still use the Amber Tarot. All right, Silent Victory want to know. Are my financial savings going to go up from now onward? Ooh, that's an interesting question, right? That is going to be good. Financial savings going to be there. You got a Four of Swords and you got a Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, sure. I'll go ahead and get the thumbs up. Get the thumbs up on that. I think that's going to be good, right? The thumbs up on that. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. I can't really argue with this. Now, Pentacles talks about the reward from work, the reward, the level of stability, the level of getting the money that we need. I think it's going to be very important indeed. But yeah, I think we're going to be able to get that indeed. Four of Swords to be able to wait, be patient with it. It's not going to come tomorrow, but you definitely need to be patient with it and sort of push through as it goes through. But yeah, there we go. There we go indeed. We go with a thumbs up on that. All right. Everybody needs to be on every card. I'm down to the king, I'll make that a person. The other king, I'll make that a person. The rest of these, the queen, I'll make that a person. The rest of them are done. The rest of them are completed. So I'm not going to go back and make every card somebody from the stream. Sorry. So if you're there, you're there. If you made it, you made it. If you didn't make it. So no, yeah, way it goes. But we do have bookmarks. We do have postcards. And so me and Brad in the chat will be on a postcard. So you're going to have postcards, bookmarks, all this other stuff. So yeah, the extras are going to have cartoons on them with people too. So, that's it. That is it. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, you're on the Queen of Pentacles indeed. So we scratched off Be Random with me, apparently. All right, let's do work in July and do all of that. Do all of that action, do all of that adventure as it goes through. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see indeed. The devil. The devil's interesting over here. Oh man, something's happening in July. There's something going on at work in July. You already know it's coming. I think it's already out there. It's really kind of difficult to put the devil on the table and ignore it and say, well, I'm going to ignore this card. You can't. So you already know what's coming. I think you're fully aware of what's coming. So that's it. That's the way it goes. That's what you're going to have to kind of put up with. All right. Let's see with the Queen of Pentacles. I think you come out of it pretty clean, though. That's a good thing. I think you come out of it pretty clean. You come out of it nicely. This is something where it works out to your benefit. It works out to your advantage as far as it goes. I think that's something good. Very good indeed. Wheel of Fortune says it sort of doesn't affect you as much as you thought that it would, but you definitely see it coming as far as that goes. Now, you are talking about the other opportunity that you could have, may have, maybe have. I think you're going to get hints of that. I think you're going to get some sniffles of that in July, because of the Fool, the level of the Fool, the adventure, moving forward, moving past, moving into the next zone. I think that's going to be an opportunity for you to embrace, for you to sort of chase and make that happen. So there we go. There we go. I think you get a little bit of drama. You come out unscathed. Not going to be a problem. I think you get a little bit of money out of this transfer, but I think the transfer starts to happen in July. I don't think it's going to end in July, but I think we start getting the sniffles, the talks, the moves, you know what I'm saying? You get a little bit of that in July. By the way, your transportation to and from work is drastically affected in July as well. All right, we got Filipa is next. Filipa's Filipa only has one. No, Filipa has two questions. Two questions. What's on D's mind about me lately? I mean,
everybody loves the D.
Everybody does love the D. I gotta say that for sure. Everybody does love the D. But yeah, I'm just saying that, yeah, you know, just because that Brad in the chat and I are not on a card does not mean we're not in the deck. We have extra cards. We have postcards. We have bookmarks that are going to be available here. And one of them is going to have Brad in the chat and me both on the same card. And it's going to be landscape because I can't do landscape with a deck. So this is going to be a landscape postcard. And we're going to have some cool art on it as well. So there we go. Is there a stream tomorrow? Yes, there is a stream tomorrow. What is on Darius' minds about me lately? 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. They're thinking about you a little too much, actually. They're thinking about you a lot. This is definitely thinking about you, very concerned about you. They're wondering how you're doing, like they don't know or something, like there's a disconnect from there. That's just not happening. This is not available to them with that. Ace of Pentacles just says they're trying to find out something. They're trying to get some information. They're really trying to sort of figure out, you know, where this is going to go or where this is going to take us with that. Overall, they want a happy home, happy family. I think they have a lot of good things. A lot of love. We get the love balloons out. Get the love balloons out as we go for Filipa. That's part 2. Filipa's part 2. All right. Has Dear been having issues trying to forget me? Yeah. Yeah. We just saw that. I'm just saying. It's okay. It's difficult. It's difficult to have a 10 of Cups on the table and they forgot about you. It is difficult to have 10 of Cups on the table and they forgot about you. So that's going to be a yes. We're going to go ahead and thumbs up that. But yeah, you got a 5 of Cups. They're very disappointed. You got a 5 of Cups and a 3 of Swords. Very disappointed in the mixture here. They are having some difficulty getting through that. You know, I'm just saying they need a little medication. You know what I mean? A little medication. We got there's a lot of medication to choose from. They need a little bit of that in order to get through here. But I'm just saying, 5 of Cups with a 3 of Swords, sandwiching the 4 of Pentacles. They're not expressing it, but damn, they're having a hard time. They're having a rough time getting through this transition from you to whatever or whoever it was over there. Solid as a Rock isn't having a difficult time, though. Solid as a Rock is solid as a rock, you know? That's what Solid as a Rock does. Solid as a Rock does what Solid as a Rock does. All right, how am I doing at work? What's coming up? Where are we going? What's happening over there? Let's see where it's going. Let's see where things are going to take us in this magical adventure called work, because we all got to work. We all got to work. Make that fat cash unless you're on the stock market, and then you just click a button, you know? All right, how am I doing at work? 5 of Wands. Man, you got a lot of competition over there. I mean, we got the Ace of Swords over there. You need to express yourself more. You need to come up with more ideas. You need to be more vocal. You need to be out there. You need to be up and running. You need to be coming up with these inventions, these things, these new innovative ways of doing things. You need to definitely be expressing yourself a little damn more over there with that Ace of Swords is what you need, right? 9 of Cups says overall people are pretty content with you, pretty happy. You're a nice part of the family as it goes through, but you need to step up and start competing. You need to step up and start competing. Don't be too comfortable. You got too comfortable, so that's right. You're over there, you're like, it's solid as a rock over here at work. I think you got a little too comfortable, though. It's time to step up, solid as a rock. It's time to really push the envelope. Push the envelope and make it happen. So overall, you're doing fine. What's coming? You need to push the envelope. You really need to just get out there and just shove the envelope to the ends of the earth, right? Just make it happen. Luna's doing the same thing over there. Let's see what's up with Luna's got the double shot rating over there with that karima. We're going to do the karima phase 1 and 2 mixed in with our woo-woo. And we got a little bit of Lani, a lot of Lani. Holy whole lot of Lani today, but that's it. That is it. All right. Love reading. Oh, they want the white fly. I forgot you did the white fly. All right, let's get the white fly. That's on the table. We'll see what that's it. I'm working hard. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. Keep pushing the envelope. People will notice you. People will see. People will make it happen. All right. Love reading. Next 2 weeks. Not a lot's going to happen. Justice, 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Not every dream comes true. I definitely think you have some aspects in here you're not going to be fully content with. You have that little bit of that Justice with the 8 of Cups. Things need to be balanced out, and you're going to have a forceful balance that you may not like where it's going to end up at the end of the day. 8 of Cups is be aware that you have to abandon some things to make this thing work. And the next 2 weeks, it's definitely going to be something that you have to do. So yeah, you have to do it. You have to do it a little bit with that 8 of Cups and the Justice combo over here. Yeah, away it goes. All right, 4 of Swords is interesting. Oh man, some of the stuff that you have been thinking about and you haven't done, you haven't said, you just need to really push forward with that. You really need to bring those up. I think that works, right? I think that's going to be something that functions, something that's going to be exciting, something that you want to sort of get into. But yeah, there we go. All right, so that is a little bit of Luna part 1. We got Luna part 2 over there. How are they feeling about me as well? We'll continue with the White Fly Tarot and see where that's going to be. See what opportunities we got going on there. Are they feeling good, indifferent? How is it going? Moon, a couple of 8s over here. Things are really solidifying once you have 8s. I mean, you got a lot of 8s on there. You sort of have things that are solidifying, things that are going to be good, things are going to be to the point. I think that's going to be good for you. The moon is nice, right? They're feeling very emotional. They're feeling very sort of connected with you indeed, especially with the 8 of Pentacles. What we have worked on, what we have connected with, what we have worked towards is really sort of becoming reality, is becoming something that we can hang on to, that we can do the things that we want to do here. The world says of multiple openings. Well, that sounds bad, but you know what I'm saying? The openings of opportunities, the openings of different things, the openings of sort of that next level, that next step up is definitely going to be presented to you indeed. So I think that's going to be all right at the end of the day. So yeah, looking pretty good, looking pretty decent with that. All right, we got Lani is now. Let's do a little karima before we do Lani. We'll mix in karima phase 1. We'll mix in Anne. Got a little FS up in the house over there. We'll go over here and use this one. Been a hot minute since we put this one on the table. It's called the Light Seers Tarot. Let's take some chamomile tea with the Light Seers Tarot. That's going to be it. All right. Light Seers Tarot over there. S's current feelings for me. Let's save the Light Seers Tarot. Let's use the, you know what's been really good for you is the Modern Love Tarot. Really like the Modern Love Tarot. Modern Love Tarot, I think it's going to be the better alternative for this. I know that we have a very expressive, very, very expressive storytelling Victorian romance, but when we get to kind of just the intro question, kind of warming up, I do like the Modern Love Tarot for that. All right, let's see about S's current feelings for me. 5 of Cups, but you're not seeing it the way I'm seeing it. You're not seeing it the way that I am seeing it, is what they're thinking, right? That 5 of Cups, I'm disappointed. And disappointed. Why are we disappointed? Why do we have this emotion? Why do we have things? We look for the other cards for the answer. And you do have that Hanged Man over there, seeing things a little bit differently, a little bit more enlightened than you. It almost like that they feel like they're smarter than you at this current moment, or they feel like that they're better at managing this relationship, or they're better at doing things right now. It's almost like a little bit of an egotistical thing going through there with that. Hanged Man is just very difficult to ignore next to that 5. But basically, you're not seeing it the way that they see it. We're on a different page. The Emperor as well. They feel like they have to take a stand right now. They're going to have to sort of say, hey, this is how it goes. This is how it's going to be. I definitely have to take a stand here because it feels like they're not getting heard. You're not getting heard. It feels like you're just talking at each other sometimes as far as this goes. The World, I think we're coming back around to some of the old feelings that you had, some of the old conversations that you had. I think they're going to be bringing up a lot of memories, a lot of interesting things that you kind of like to hear pretty soon with that. The World, we've come all the way around, and we're kind of on that mode of getting things done there. All right, at least that's what I think. We got a Karima phase 1. We got, all right, has he been thinking about me a lot? For Karima phase 2, I do want to switch the Victorian romantic tarot. I think that's going to be the magic right there. All right. Has he been thinking about me a lot? You're on different pages right now. What's going on, Karima? What's going on? Why are we on so many different pages right now? What have the conversations been about? Where are the conversations going here? All right, let's say, has been thinking about me a lot. You do have the kind of that 10 of swords. I think they have been, but they've been thinking about you in a different way, right? So we've been thinking about you, but we're trying to sort of cut it off. We're trying to sort of put a little bit of distance right now from that, but it definitely feels like we're not connected as is. You have the divorce certificate right here. You have that 10 of swords. You have that open door. I think that when they think of you, they do think of a better place or a better opportunity, but they just think that we're on a separate page with that. Wheel of Fortune, we haven't made any forward progress, right? We just haven't had any forward progress, and that's something that's, going to be difficult. We have to push through and definitely make some forward progress here. Otherwise, we're just going round and round in that Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Wands, I do think that when they think about you, they definitely think about coming over. This is almost like I want to come visit. Definitely like I want to come visit. This is something that's sort of on my mind with that. Ace of Wands says they are going to take some action. They're going to take a little bit of a push forward in that direction as well. We'll see where that goes. Charisma, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you hanging up. Boonk. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's see. Prominent thoughts of me lately. What kind of thoughts have we got going on? Let's see where it is. We got Ace of Cups. Ooh, that is interesting with the Sun. Getting out and going on a trip or getting out and going out? Like, let's go out together. Let's go on a trip. Let's go out together. That's one of the very prominent thoughts. The Sun. We have the summertime with that 9 of Pentacles. It's time to get out into the sun, into the celebration, and you definitely want to celebrate. We want to have a celebration together. So we definitely want to go somewhere together. We want to have an attendance or somewhere together and make it happen. And the High Priestess says, this is something that you have discussed, that you wanted, and you have planned as it goes through. Ace of Cups said that is going to be a good flow of energy, a good flow of emotion throughout sort of this this connection. I think that's going to be good as well. So there we go. All right, that's Karima phase 1. We'll get to phase 2 and 3 in a moment right now. Let's do Lani. Lani wants to know all of the good stuff. All of the good stuff. Let's use the Marake for all of the good stuff. What's the Gemini thinking about this weekend? It seems like the Gemini has been band-aided up. We've band-aided up this connection with the Gemini, and that is going to be a good thing at the end of the day. But yeah, what's the thinking Gemini thinking about us this weekend, and where things go? Any important things that we should know? And how's it going to go when we get the visit? All right, let's look at this. Going through, all right? Thinking about us this weekend, we got some good thoughts going through here with the Strength card. Man, they definitely worried about how you're perceiving them. They're worried about how you are perceiving them. It's like they get that Leo aspect, right? With that Strength card. Here's I'm kind of presenting myself, and here's I'm kind of sort of throwing it out there, and they just don't feel like you're buying it, or they just don't feel like that you're happy with something. It feels like you're not on the same page as them as far as this goes. But yeah, they're definitely sort of pushing out there. You're sort of trying to make an impression as it goes through. 7 of Wands is an interesting thing there. Oh man, thinking about you. You're being defensive to some of the things that they're coming out with. Like it's almost like that they're spewing too many ideas or too many thoughts or too many actions, and you're getting a little defensive about it, right? You're like, a little bit defensive as far as it goes through there. Overall, the moon just says that emotionally you were really well connected. It seems the communication is what's kind of at an issue right now. Two of Pentacles says, hey, we're headed for this happy home, happy family. Whatever it is, whatever is in our way, we're going to knock it out and not have a big problem at all. Definitely push through and make it into the next zone. So yeah, I think we're in for the end zone over there. All right, anything I should know? Let's see. What's going on with knowing, with realizing, with seeing some of the things that are in the know? Anything you should know? The star, enjoy it while you can, enjoy it. Enjoy it. This is something, don't overthink it. And that's something too, right? Let's not overthink it. Let's not push it to the envelope. We don't have to overthink anything. The star just says, let's follow the guided path. We have a clear definition. We have a clear path in front of us, and that's something that's going to be good at the end of the day. Four of Wands, just turn this into happy home, happy family. No overthinking. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy things as they are, and I think that's going to be fantastic at the end of the day. Five of Pentacles says that they're going to go through a period where they're not communicating with you at all. It's like they cut off communication. Don't worry about that. It's going to be a short period of time. Just FYI. All right. Six of Cups just says, hey, we got a good thing going. Let's make the beautiful connection. Let's make everything happen that we need. And I think that's going to be kind of where we want to go with that. All right. How will our visit go when it gets back next week? Let's get a good Gemini visit. We need all of the Gemini good visits. See where that is going to take us. Actually, I want this other card that was right next to it. Something tells me that the other card that was right next to it is going to be an important aspect with that. Page of Cups. Man, a little bit disassociated when you get there, but it warms up. So here's how it goes. Once we get there, we're disassociated. It feels like that we're not on the same emotional feels. We're not on the same emotional playground. It feels like we're totally disassociated, right? The Page of Cups. It feels like something's changed. Something hasn't changed. You need to warm up. You need to warm up on the visit. So it's going to start out cold. Warm up on the visit. Make sure that you do that, right? Because the Ten of Cups says the visit is, as it warms up, as it becomes a next stage, you're going to be very happy, very content. You're going to be very loved and very loving with that. You got a couple of pages here. Page of Cups with the Page of Wands. A lot of the things that you were expecting don't come true. So manage your expectations. Don't, I need this to be happy. I need that to be happy. Settle down with all of that. I think you're going to be just fine with that. Enjoy the moment. Have fun with it. It looks like a lot of good things happening as far as that goes. Let's get another Karima reading in the mix over there. Let's find out, how's he viewing me right now? What are the hidden feelings he is not sharing at all? Now, for this one, we need the Victorian romantic, all right? We need that level of sort of storytelling. We need that level of excitement, the level of adventure here. And we're going to get that with a Victorian romantic because, yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need. How's he viewing me right now? Let's get a little of the storyboard on the storyboard. Get a little storyboard on the board. Making it happen. I'll see where that's going to go. Hope we're being cooled off. Thank you, Charisma. Yeah, we had a nice rainstorm over here in Texas. So it's nice and cool outside. So, yeah, it's going to be 101 tomorrow, but... for today, it was nice and cool. There we go. How's he viewing me right now? King of Wands. With a Four of Cups. A lot of his attention towards you is not getting reciprocated. He's paying attention to you, singing you a song, right? Just not getting reciprocated, not getting that level of reciprocation that they kind of wanted on there. The Four of Cups is sort of there, just not getting that level of attention that he kind of needed from that. It's almost like that he's doing things and he's expecting a result and you're not giving him that result. That's how he's viewing you right now. That Ten of Wands as well. sort of says that, they're kind of wondering what they're doing wrong or how are they approaching this incorrectly where it's not making the grade as far as it goes. And I think they're going to sort of pull back a little bit if they don't get the result that they were looking for. It's almost like he's expecting something, right? So he's giving you something and expecting something in return, and he just hasn't been getting it. But I mean, that's it. That is it. That's the way it goes. Tarot Magician, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Are you streaming tonight, Tarot Magician? Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed Walmart. I hope you're not addicted to Pocky now. Hope you're not addicted to Pocky now. All right, let's see. What are the hidden feelings he's not sharing? The Wheel of Fortune. The same things are happening over and over. He needs some more adventure. He needs some more excitement. He needs some more meat on the bone as it goes through here. King of Pentacles feels like he has everything on target. He has everything planned. He has a lot of exciting things planned that just haven't been expressed yet. Now, when he starts expressing these things, one of the hidden feelings is he wants it to be a big deal. He wants you really to react to it. He wants it to be a big deal that he did this, that he did something. This could be related to the trip that we talked about earlier or getting out, but he definitely wants a big reaction when he tells you this, sort of one of the hidden feelings within that as well. The world says that we're definitely looking for a trip or movement of some type within the next 3 months, and he hasn't told you about those. So he hasn't told you about some of the details on that. All right, let's get an Anne reading. We're kind of skipping around here just to give a little bit of variety. So in case you're wondering where you're at, you're there, but I'm skipping around a little bit of variety, so we're not doing the same thing over and over and over and over, but that's it. That is it. Needed a little vinyl for all of the crafting stuff. That is going to be so fun. There we go. Planner journal. Ooh, nice. All right. Oh, yeah, you did say you stole your planner journal. I remember that. I do remember that. Let's get a bit of an owl tarot. Who, you ask? It's Anne. Good things happening soon project-wise. 10 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. Something just totally fails with the project. You have something that fails with a project, let it go. Let it go. Just like in Frozen, let it go with that. Hierophant. We have all these big things. It almost becomes too much, too large, too big. It just feels like it's just excessive amount of things happening as far as this goes. But the Hierophant says, hey, take a relaxer on that. Not going to be too serious with that, because as we're going through the Knight of Pentacles, as we're building, structuring kind of thing, moving forward with that, something's going to fail, something's going to fall, and that's okay. That's all right. That's not something you need to be concerned about. Let it fail, let it go, right? Because that happens a lot of times. You're connected too much with something. You have too many irons in the fire, and you have to be willing to let one of those slide. 5 of Swords says don't be defeated when that happens. It's okay. Let it go, let it move, let it slide, and move on to the next big piece. That's going to be one of the deals, all right? It's going to be one of the things here. All right, let's do IL. Again, we're skipping around. I know you're waiting, but we are skipping around a little bit of a variety up in here, you know what I'm saying? All right, financial for the next 2 weeks. Okay, let's see if we can get some finances, and we get some good things for the next 2 weeks. I don't know. 3 of Swords, got a little bit of the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Wands with the 9 of Swords. Finances, next 2 weeks. At the end of the 2 weeks, there's a lot of good things happening with the finances, but it's a little bit rough carrying on to that. There's definitely something where you're creating your own reality with that 9 of Swords. Don't be too concerned about it. Focus on abundance, focus on creativity, focus on hard work, and let the finances kind of come the way that they need to kind of manifest the way that they're sort of headed to make that happen. Seven of Wands says don't be defensive against some of the innovation, some of the new ideas, some of the extra stuff that you have been looking for, you have been excited about. Because the Three of Swords says that you have given up on some financial things that you were excited about. And that's definitely not something you want to continue on doing. So yeah, definitely keep open, keep available to some of those things as it goes. All right, we got woo-woo and a little bit of love for the summer. Woo-woo's ready to make love in the summertime. Make all the lovin's in the summertime. That's where woo-woo's headed. That's where woo-woo wants to be at the end of the day, because his name is woo-woo after all. Their name's woo-woo after all, so that's what they need. General love reading. You got to work your ass off to get some love. You're woo-woo. You're really going to have to woo the woos in order to get the loves that you need this summer. I'm sorry. You got that Eight of Pentacles. There's work ahead. There's work that needs to be done. There's work that is desperately needing to happen here. And that's something that you're going to you're kind of going to be a little bit defensive about. But the way it goes at the end of the day, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right, right? The Page of Pentacles says we start something creative and fun. We definitely start a new relationship in the summer, and I think that's going to be something good. Because Seven of Pentacles says the work that I've been doing in the Eight of Pentacles has been reciprocated, has been functional, has worked out the way that we need it to work out. So it's definitely something good. Definitely something good for you at the end of the day. And that's it for the Owl Tarot. Who you ask is Karima once more. Make it happen. We got Lani on the catch-up side. Cinderella in the mix too. FS is coming in at the end over there. What is he desiring deep in his heart for me? Deep in his heart, what desires do we have? Let's see. Let's dive as deep as we can go into the heart, as deep as we can go into the moment and find out what kind of good things we got going on. All right. But deep, hidden, possibly interesting desires that we have in there for the connection right now. The magician, he wants all of his efforts to be good. He wants all of his efforts to be good. This is one thing too. He's very concerned about how he looks. He can't just be happy. He can't just do something. He needs to know that it was right. It was the right way to do it. It was the right way to approach it. He doesn't want to be in a situation where he's just immediately regretting everything. It's not something that's going to make him happy with that. The Hermit, too. He's desperately afraid of being alone. So that connection is, I need someone there. I need someone to support me. I need someone to be there. I need someone to be important. Just look at me and see somebody important. He wants to be important to somebody. The King of Swords as well. He's very micromanaging, wants to be in charge as well. So that's sort of one of the things in the connection. He needs to be in charge. If you're completely in charge, it kind of makes him a little bit nervous there. He needs that level of control. He needs to be that King of Swords. Need to have that level of control as we go in through it as well. The stuff that he does, definitely he wants to know that it's not a waste of time. He's very time oriented. He doesn't want to waste a lot of time. So the connection right now, what desires is when with you, I want it to count. I want it to be a good moment. I don't want to fight. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I definitely want to pursue this as, something that I worked and I got some good results out of that as well. And one of the big things too, right? The Empress. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to be sort of satiated by him. He wants you to be happy in his presence. And that's one of the big things that he desires out of that as well. Because he wants to make you happy, right? He doesn't want you to be miserable or regret being around him or anything like that as well. All right. How's my relationship with R right now? Let's see what's going on with that. We didn't do the last episode. We did not do that one. Let's do the Key Tarot. We still got the Teddy Bear Tarot up in the mix too. We got the Lani, we got the Cinderella waiting in the mixture too. We're going to do all of that, right? Our poor dog has bad gas right now. That is disgusting. That is quite disgusting. So yeah, what are you feeding them? What are you feeding them? All right, how's the relationship with R? Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hermit. It's coming to an end. Yep. I mean, it feels like that there's a little bit of a challenge. A little bit of a challenge within the context of here, right? The Six of Swords, it's been going on maybe too long, or there's some things that hasn't been manifested within the context of this. Definitely something with this Hermit, right? We're not feeling it right now. We're not feeling the things that we kind of need to do, but that's sort of where we're at with that. Ace of Pentacles says we definitely do need to reboot part of this if we really want to make it happen, because right now it's just dragging on a little too much. So yeah, that's just sort of where we're at. A little bit of where we're at with that mixture over there. All right, let's do Anne. We're skipping around again, so put up with me. I'm sorry, but yeah, we got a lot of, if you're not on my Instagram's going to hop up here in a minute. I'm doing all the tasty tarot cards are all over the Instagrams. Everywhere, all over the Instagrams, you're going to want to see the new cards are exciting. The new cards are very exciting. General, death, changes are a coming, especially with your relationship, especially with your love, especially with your kind of, who you're connecting to or how you're connecting with these individuals. The death card is very exciting indeed. Talks about the changes that you've been waiting for are arising. We got to see this consistently with some of your readings too. The death card, just changes coming, definitely sort of pushing forward to that. And I kind of think the next 2 months is going to be where a lot of these happen. Four of Swords, definitely plan more without as much action. I think a lot of times you just leap into something and that's not really going to work, at the end of the day. Six of Cups says your connections are going to be important to you. Hang on to those and take those very seriously. And I think those are going to be good for you at the end of the day. All right, we got, let's do the Karima finale right there and see if we got some dreams happening. All of that other stuff. We got Cinderella after that. And then the finale. The big finale with the Lani. Make that happen. Get a little bit of a shuffle over here with a Victorian romantic with the Karima last reading over there. A little shuffle, a little cut, a little makeshift card action as of that. How will he be the next time I see him? What goes through his mind when he's dreaming about me? Let's see. All right. Let's see how he will be the next time I see him. Temperance card. He's trying to be everything at once. He's not really focused on anything. He's trying to be everything at once. And he's doing a bad job at it, right? The King of Wands, I'm trying to sort of micromanage. I'm trying to control. He's not being himself. He's not relaxed. He's not being himself. So you're going to have to relax him a little bit, bring him down. Just say, relax, chill, let's see where this goes. Let's see what's happening with all of that other stuff. Because the Page of Cups says in order to connect with him emotionally, you're going to have to really sort of chill him out, calm him down, and bring him into your emotions. Bring him into your world. And I think that's going to be good, right? Because the Six of Swords says this is going to be something that takes a little bit of time. He's not the way that you usually like him. It's definitely a little bit different the next time you see him. But bring him into your world, chill him out, relax. And I think things will be good at the end of the day. All right, what goes through his mind when he's daydreaming about me? He's over there doing all of the work, all of the things, what's going through his mind? Where's he going? Where's he headed for all of this other stuff? I think the Justice card says he's trying to sort of balance out, right? He's trying to balance out everything as far as, sort of a little bit of, so we saw the Temperance, the last one. We kind of got the Justice. He's trying to balance everything out. He doesn't want to be too extreme. I think that he doesn't want to be extreme with love. He doesn't want to be extreme with, trying to make you happy. He doesn't want to be extreme. He wants to kind of get everything balanced and everybody to be happy with everything. And that's kind of one of the things too, right? Seven of Pentacles, definitely sort of working towards a bigger goal. He doesn't want to just work for no reason. We kind of saw that in a previous reading, but you definitely want to sort of have that moment of, letting him know that, hey, I appreciate what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. So he wants to know his work is being received well. Ace of Swords says he has some new news. He has some new information for you. I think the next time that you see him as well. But yeah, the Two of Swords definitely says that the, that distance that you've had, where you haven't been on the same page, that's something that they sort of daydream about, like, why is that, right? Because they get that feeling once in a while, and they kind of want to know, where is that? Why is that? What's going on with that as well? All right, we got Lani. How's this weekend looking for me? This weekend's looking fantastic for you because we got the grape juice edition of this. Yeah, how is your weekend? It's going to go good because you're on the Tarot Oracle show.
T.O. is the best tarot reader
You're on the Tarot
ever.
Oracle show. You see Lonnie seeing all of the exciting new cards with the tasty tarot. That's where it is. 5 of Pentacles. Don't spend too much damn money. You're going to spend too much money this weekend. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you go into the Lego shop. You go into the Lego shop and you're like, yo, I'd love to get some of these Legos. But no, I think that you should take a little bit easy. 5 Pentacles, don't be spending too much money. I don't think that's going to be good for you at the end of the day. Knight of Wands is something too. I definitely think if it's there, chase it, right? Because that's one of those things, you see something, you're like, I don't know. I think you should go ahead and do it. I think you should go ahead and chase it. That 8 of Wands, get that action, get that adventure, get that chase, get that push out there. It's going to be something that you want to do. You got the Fool, you got the 8 of Wands, you got the Knight of Wands, all of this fiery aspect, all of this movement, all of this chasing. It's time to get out. It's time to chase. It's time to do things, not time to sit at home. Don't sit at home. All of this action is waiting out there for you, and it's something that you want to embrace. It's something that you want to get done, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on some exciting things that are happening. Exciting things that are happening indeed. We got Cinderella is last on the list. Let's get a little bit of the general for the next 6 weeks. That's going to be it. We're going to use a little bit of a Ciro Marquetti deck and see where that is going to take us indeed. She's buying all the Llewellyn decks that are on sale. Hey, 35% off gets your butt moving. 35% off does get the body moving. Just saying, you get that credit card out, you're like, that's not too much interest to pay, might as well. Anyway, anything you should be aware of? Let's look at that. See where that is going to go. Anything that we should be aware of that's just obviously with that. Money opportunity is there for you. You got a double ace, money opportunity that you should take advantage of. If you see something that is going to make you money, that's going to get you on the same page, it's going to get you where you kind of want to go, I think that is going to be good. I think that is going to be good. So you got the double ace over here. You definitely have some new adventures, some new opportunities, some new things happening there that you want to be involved with. So that's good, because you've been waiting for some of this. You've been waiting for a little bit of that adventure, a little bit of the excitement, looking forward to, especially with money, right? You're looking for the ace into the queen, a little bit of unexpected money indeed. So I think for good or bad, that will be good. That will be good. We can get a little bit of a thumbs up, with that opportunity indeed. So looking pretty good. Stay on course though. That's one of the things that's kind of telling you, right? Stay on course. Don't get something where you're just leaping and hoping for the best. Stay on the course, but be able to embrace the opportunities that are going to be on that path. Right? So don't merge way outside of your comfort zone. I really don't think that's going to take you in the adventure that you want to be on. All right, let's see. Will I meet a permanent future husband, partner, somebody in this summer? You got 2 good possibilities. One is going to be an air sign. I think that is one of the better opportunities with that. King of Swords is somebody who's definitely in charge, somebody who's definitely sort of pushing through, somebody's making all of the things happen. And it's kind of sort of hard to catch up with them, right? A little bit kind of hard to catch up with this person. But I think that's one of the opportunities that you do have here. I do think this could be a little bit of a long distance thing with this individual. So just be aware of that. It's going to be good overall. The other one is a little too good to be true, but they are nice indeed. So it's almost like that this is not somebody that I would usually go with or I would usually choose, but they do have this is this real? Somebody's really too good to be true. And part of it, yeah, they are too good to be true. Part of it is that I do think they represent themselves in a little bit of a too robust kind of mode with that. So just be careful with that 5 over here. Don't get disappointed with this particular one. If it's too good to be true, you definitely want to ask questions, or you definitely want to kind of be, is this going to be okay? Is this going to be cool? Where are we going to be at with this particular connection? But, overall, if you're able to get it done, I think get it done. So there's your 2 big choices. I do think you have 2 good choices for this summer. So summer's looking pretty good, and it's looking pretty good for me to get out of here. If you want to see all of the exciting, tasty tarot cards, let's watch them together right now.